What's going on, everyone? Hope everyone out there is having an awesome day. Today is a historical day. Yes, it is the day. It is Legalization Day here in Canada. Finally, October 17th, 2018, we are the first G7 country to legalize this beautiful plant behind me, cannabis. Fully legalized for all adults over 18, depending on province you're in. But it's finally done, guys. It's law as of 12 o'clock tonight, and it just hit 12 o'clock here in BC. We are the last province to get legalization. The eastern provinces actually got it before us, and as of 12 o'clock Eastern time, the first cannabis sale was made at a midnight opening in Newfoundland. So the very first sale was made by, I believe, a Tweed-owned shop. Tweed is one of the very big companies. So if you're wondering what's going to be happening in my area, we're actually not even going to have any stores here. So legalization is today. We don't have a single store to buy from in, I believe, an 8-hour radius or something like that. I think I'd have to go all the way to Edmonton, Alberta to get some, but that ain't happening. So the only way most British Columbians right now can actually get any cannabis legally, if you're an adult, is actually use the online government store site, and that's pretty much the only way you can get it. I'm not going to be doing that. As you can see here, I have never bought any government approved weed. I've always grown my own, and as of today, all adults can actually do the same, grow up to 4 plants budding on their own. 4 plants is the max, so you're probably going to want them to be a little bit big. My plant count is much larger than that because I am a medical patient. I am federally approved for medicinal purposes and allowed to grow much more than 4 plants. So if anyone out there is wanting to grow more than 4 plants, the pretty much only way you can do that here in Canada is one, be a medical patient. This gives you a higher plant count if you are approved for growing, and goes by how many grams you are allowed a day. And the only other ways to grow more than this without being a medical patient is be a craft grower or be a licensed producer, which is much harder. So yes, legalization is happening, but for us in our area, there is no way to buy cannabis for the foreseeable future in a store. Most towns in my area actually voted against it, and they're only going to be allowing very specialized cases, I guess. So I guess they're going to be very picky here who they allow and who they don't allow. But pretty much as of now, it's pretty much banned, and that's probably not going to change for 6 to 12 months. Who knows? So as I've been saying, for legalization here in Canada, it's not really a good thing for, especially for us medical patients. Now the rules have pretty much gotten way stricter around everything. It actually makes medical patients' lives harder, and it's pretty much going to be more red tape, more rules, more restrictions, and I don't see that as a good thing. One really bad thing about this new law is the driving laws. If you're over 2 nanograms of cannabis in your blood, you can actually have your license suspended. I think it's like a $1,000 fine. And if you're over 5 nanograms, you can lose your license for a year, I think, and it's a very big fine, possible jail time and stuff. So for medical patients, that's almost like a ban on driving for life. Most medical patients will always have over the limit, even if they're completely 100% sober. And so that is going to be a major flaw in this whole law. And what's going to happen is they are going to challenge it in court right away, and you'll be seeing news about that. Probably the first person pulled over to get this. There is going to be a lot of money put into the lawyers and the legal case, because they're going to take it to the Supreme Court and get the laws changed, most likely. That is what a lot of legal experts are saying right now. Technically, it goes against the charter rights, so I don't even know why they would make it like that. Not really smart how they passed it, but I think they did it because they wanted to look very safe, and like the whole system is very, how do I put it, lame and government-ish. So there's like no parties allowed. It's legalization day, and cannabis companies are putting out posters and saying, come to our party. Only stipulations are you can't smoke weed there, you can't drink there, and it's pretty much like a lame pop party. And not pot, pop, P-O-P, sodas. So yeah, that is the situation, what we're looking at. It's nothing like America, where we're having big high times, festivals, and everyone's smoking outside, and everyone's happy and meeting, and As the law stands now, I don't even think high times events can even happen here. They made the law so lame that it's pretty much going to get broken. People will have events. They're going to break the law. And I don't see the government being able to throw everyone in jail for having like the 420 event or Cannabis Day, which is definitely going to happen, of course, around Canada. So right now, all the cannabis events, they're very boring. You go there, all it is just talking to businesses. That's it. There's no actual cannabis in sight. There's no one smoking really, unless you go to the smoker's pit. And it's just really boring. It's just not fun to go to unless you're chatting with businesses, and that's your idea of fun, right? So the laws are definitely less on rights and freedoms and more on control and making it sure that the government has a hold of everything. They want to take over the culture. They want to make it this whitewashed, very boring, in your house only kind of smoking culture. I don't know what they're doing, but at least it'll be interesting to see what happens. My take of the good thing about this is I see it as like Canada's burden. Like, these laws aren't really that good for most of us. Most people have been able to go around, smoke freely, never really get in trouble. Minorities, it's going to be good for them, so they'll have some protection. Tourists will have an easy time getting hookups, or when Canadians are traveling around the country and stuff, they'll be able to access their medicine or their smoking needs. Those are really the only good things I see out of all this. Burden that we're gonna have to take is all the restrictions and all that stuff coming in, but I see it as a good thing because now the world's gonna see how they can do this, how they can regulate, control, and possibly do this all over the world. So that is the main thing I'm taking away from this. This is a win for the world, not just Canada. I think big things are going to be coming for the rest of the world. Not too fast, but in the next 5-10 years, I think we're going to see a big change. So thank you guys for watching this update on this historical day. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, smash the like button, and hit the bell. More things come on this channel. Big changes coming, so stay tuned, guys. And for now, I'm going to get back to the garden. So peace out, guys. Enjoy today. It's a win for the world. Peace out. Catch you guys later. Until next time, guys, I'm out.